So whether you're just starting a cleaning business or you've been in the business for several years and you haven't quite got to that $250,000 per year mark, I'm going to show you what you can do right now to get to $250,000 per year. So why $250,000? $250,000. What's the big deal about that? Well, one, I'll be honest, it's not a sales figure that all cleaning companies achieve. But yet all of them can achieve if they just tweak and do a few different things with their marketing and with their sales strategies. $250,000, it's a nice little figure. Once you do that, you can actually even profit 6 figures a year in your cleaning business. So it's a great number to achieve for. It's sort of that next level. So is $250,000 a year achievable? Absolutely. I've done it years ago after just a couple of years in my cleaning business. Many of my clients have done it. Many of my friends have done it. Very, very achievable. That and many more times over. Very, very achievable. So yes, absolutely. A little bit about me. I actually do own a cleaning business in Pensacola, Florida. I built my business while I was in college, majoring in advertising. I basically wanted to start a business, find out what worked and what didn't work, and one day start an ad agency. Well, what happened was I made a little bit more money than I thought I would in the cleaning business, so I stayed in the cleaning business. And then several years ago, I actually started an ad agency that caters toward cleaning businesses called Hitman Advertising. But I have built my cleaning business to be one of the most recognizable and well-known brands for a carpet cleaning company in my city. So what's a good plan for a startup? Or maybe I talk to guys that are in this spot a lot. Maybe they've been in business for years and now they're sort of, even though they have been in business for a while, they still feel like they're kind of starting over. So starting up or starting over or really getting to that $250,000 mark. What's a good plan? I'm going to run by 8 different things that you can do right now. The first thing that I'm going to recommend that you do is you develop a unique selling proposition. This is very, very important and really from the core of your entire marketing strategy. What is a USP? It's also called USP. It states how your company is different, unique. It gives a reason why you're better, and not just saying we're better, because that doesn't count, but it gives a reason why you're better. And it should be the basis behind all of your marketing. Now, a USP may or may not be something you ever even tell your clients, but it is something that you have in the back of your mind or even in the forefront of your mind every time you do any marketing or sales. It's important that you develop this from a strategy standpoint in creating any of your marketing, any of your sales, any of your advertising, anything that you do. So what are some examples of some good USPs? And again, these may or may not be things that you actually state to your cleaning clients, but they might be. So one that we've actually used sometimes in my own cleaning business is that we're your neighborhood cleaning company. Another one is the pet odor removal specialists. And another one is no one in town outcleans us. Now, you got to be a little bit careful about that last one because that can be what we call just a grandiose kind of very blank, dull statement that you can't really prove. So if you make your USP, the very next step is that you're able to prove it. If you're the neighborhood cleaning company, how would you prove that? Well, you might have cleaned for most of the clients in a particular neighborhood. You might be the most well-known cleaning company in that neighborhood. You might be the cleaning company that's in that neighborhood almost every single day. In that case, if you can prove that, you maybe have a lot of testimonials from the people in that neighborhood, that type of thing, then you could be the neighborhood cleaning company. If you're the pet odor removal specialist, maybe you're recommended by more veterinarians than any other cleaning company. Maybe you have the strongest guarantees. Maybe you're the only company in town that can have a 100% guarantee to be able to remove any pet odor, any pet stain. Maybe you're the company that does pet stain removal for free and maybe includes that with all of your cleaning. But something that states that you are the unique person about pet stain removal. Now, here's the other one that's a little bit harder sometimes is no one in town outcleans us. Well, everybody can say, and here's one of the worst statements I hate that somebody thinks might be a USP or a slogan. Forget the rest, try the best. That's just, there's nothing there. That's not what I'm saying. But if you were to say something like, no one in town outcleans us, well, prove it. Is it because you have a better guarantee about spots returning? Is it because more carpet retailers recommend you? Is it because why? So the other thing that you need to answer after you get your USP is, why is that? Why do you have that unique selling proposition? What gives you the right to claim these things? So don't just claim something or develop somebody else's unique selling proposition. Why are you that? And you need to come up with reasons on a piece of paper why you are that. That is part of your strategy statement and really part of even your USP and why you are even there. Now, the very next thing that you want to do after you develop your unique selling proposition is to get your website up. Even if you're starting your business in 6 months or a year, or you've been in business for a while and you don't have one yet, get your website up. And I don't mean just a website. I mean a professional looking website, not a GoDaddy website tonight or a freebie job or one that your neighbor's kid did. I mean a professional looking website that's got your logo, your company put in a good image. It looks crisp, it looks clean, it looks good, it looks professional. Something that people can go to and go, wow, this guy didn't just throw this together last week. This guy is a professional cleaning business. This is somebody that I want to call. Put up a good professional website. And what you want to do is put it up now, because it can take months to get that website noticed for Google and Yahoo and the other places to really realize that it's there. Keep in mind, too, don't wait to get a website up or think that it has to be perfect to be able to put it out, because a website is a work in progress. Any website that's out there, any website that I have, is still even continuously being worked on. It's a work in progress. You need to think of it that way, and you need to continually add content to the site. Add pictures, add stuff to the blog, add text, add articles, add things. Google likes that, too, from the standpoint of your website being worthwhile and worthy enough to even rank in their search engine. So you need to think about your website being a work in progress, if nothing else, but from the standpoint of Google. Your website's not done. Add stuff to it. Now you want to think about doing some internet marketing. And this is stuff that you can even start now, even if you're not in business yet. You want to first go to Google Local and fill out a listing there. I'm going to give you the link to that in just a minute. But you can get listed here for free in the Google Maps. They used to call it the Maps area. Now, start on doing some of this stuff now. Get Facebook profiles, get Google Plus profiles, get profiles on any other social site that you can think of. Hub Pages, Squidoo, just Google social media profiles, and then you'll get up all kinds of different places that you can go to do this type of stuff. But you want to put your company out there. You want to get profiles and even fill these out and put stuff and put good content on there about cleaning related stuff. Okay, even if there's profiles for places in your particular community, those are great. But get links in several different places coming from those social sites going to your website. This can help. Now here's that link I talked about for Google, for your Google business page, google.com/business. Now, when you go there or any of these profiles, make sure that you're using the correct information. Don't go and try to make 2 or 3 profiles and think that you're pulling the wool over Google's eyes, because you're not. But make sure that all the information is correct. You want to also fill out directories online on other sources like Yahoo, Bing, Merchant Circle, Yelp, any of the other. Just go to Google and type in online directories, and you'll see a bunch of different places to put links at. But not just dropping links, but filling out information about your company, getting listed on these things. Put a lot of good, unique content there about your company. This will help you from the foundation of your internet marketing. Now, the next thing that you want to think about doing is pay-per-click ads. Now, you don't necessarily have to start doing this now if you haven't started your business, but if you're already in business, you can start thinking about doing this, but tread lightly, because you can get yourself in trouble, and I'll show you a couple of pitfalls to avoid. But basically what I'm talking about mostly is Google AdWords, Facebook, ads, things like that. Yahoo's got ads also. So where those show up in search engines like Google and Yahoo are usually above the map area and over on the right sidebar, like we show here. Now, what you want to do at this point is just familiarize yourself and do a small campaign, maybe $5 a day. You can invest just a small amount and test it out. Google AdWords, Facebook ads, test it out, okay? Make sure that you're advertising to the right people, test out different headlines, test out different offers, and have your ad go to a special page on your site so that you know where that's going. Perhaps set up a Google Analytics as well. That way you know how many clicks that you're getting, and you can follow that usually actually in your Google profile to see how well that ad or how bad that ad's doing. That way you can adjust it accordingly. Now, keep in mind, this is for somebody who's got a little bit of internet experience, so you might want to skip this if you don't have any experience at all, or get somebody who can actually help you with this. We actually have programs where we can help you with this if you're interested, but you need to kind of know what you're doing, and if you're going to do it yourself, test it very small, because you can get yourself in trouble. I've talked to guys who've lost hundreds of dollars, if not even thousands of dollars, and never got any business at all from Google AdWords because they weren't doing it right. So make sure that you're testing it small and learning as you go along. It's got a little bit of a learning curve to it. Now, direct mail to new prospects. This is also what I like to call neighborhood marketing. Now, the best way to do that currently is through Everydoor direct mail. Now, what this is, it's a program that the Postal Service has where you can target and canvass an entire mail route, an entire neighborhood with large postcards. In fact, they have to be large postcards. This one in particular here is 6 inches by 11 inches, and you can send this postcard for just 16 cents postage, and you can actually get these printed up for just a few cents a piece as well. So you're talking about for 20-ish cents or so, mailing to a home, a very large, very nice, beautiful, glossy postcard with offers, with your unique selling proposition on it, with something that sets you apart from your competition. This is huge, this is neat, and this is actually can be very profitable if you do it right. And when you do this, I recommend that you mail in a sequence of 3 or 4 mailings, and when you mail, boast the benefits to your service. One of the biggest mistakes I ever see when I look at somebody's postcard from competitors or even some of the guys who come to me for consultation is they have a postcard, and it might be a beautiful postcard, but all they have on the postcard are coupons for 5 rooms for $129 or $99 or whatever, and a list of their services, and maybe another coupon for a sofa for $75, and that's it. Okay? That is not compelling. That is not anything to do with your unique selling proposition. That is not going to let you be able to do anything but charge what your competitors are charging. And I can almost guarantee you, your competitors are not charging enough. So what the big goal that you need to have from the very beginning too is that you need to do all of this stuff so that you can charge higher prices, so that you can be different. Okay? And then also you need to come in with a killer offer and a deadline on that offer. So a killer offer isn't 5 rooms for $50, guys. Okay? And if it is a killer offer that it's so cheap that they're salivating at the idea of calling you, then you're losing your shirt and you're going to go out of business. So that's not the kind of offer I mean by a killer offer. I mean an offer that's just different from what your competitors are doing, an offer that is going to make them pick up the phone and call you right then and there, and make sure you've got a deadline on that offer. Now, here's one type of marketing that I really love, especially for startups, especially for companies that don't have a lot of money yet. Flyers and doorknob hangers. These are one of the things that I use to initially really kind of spur along and build my cleaning business. This is a typical doorknob hanger right here. We kind of use this in my business as a 5-around. In other words, after we do business and work for somebody in a neighborhood that we like, we go and put one of these flyers out on 5 doors around that home that we liked. Or sometimes we will go into that entire neighborhood and canvass that neighborhood in one day with the standard doorknob hanger. And this one's actually a little bit larger than maybe some of the doorknob hangers that you've seen. If you're going to bother to walk around and do this, guys, don't do it with cheap, cruddy doorknob hangers. Do it with expensive, bigger ones, okay? I think this one might be 6 inches long or 5 inches long by 11 inches or 17 inches tall. I can't remember exactly, but it's a larger doorknob hanger. And again, it's got an offer, $95 in free cleaning. Of course, there's a stipulation to be able to get some stuff done with that. But here's one of the other things that we like to do even more when we have time to do this, and that can definitely be a lot more compelling, is an entire neighborhood flyer, doorknob hanger flyer baggie gift packet, if you will. Right in here, we have a gift card, we have a flyer. This is actually one of our old extra EDDMs, our larger EDDMs that we put in here. And then in the back of that, you can't see it, but we've got another flyer that's got nothing but lists of benefits and articles about our cleaning services and what we do, and things that just basically let them know that we're different. Okay, we're not going to charge what the other guys are charging. We're different. We're going to come in and do things different. We're going to come in and show you and educate you better. We're going to come in and do we're going to come in and service you well. Okay. And this tends to get a lot better response than just a regular doorknob hanger. Now, regular doorknob hangers are okay. I still recommend that you use them, like this on occasion. But an entire gift baggie like this tends to work a lot better. We've done these and actually got in some of the highest end neighborhoods with doctors, lawyers, county commissioners, right? People that we want to work for. And when I was really starting my business, anytime we were slow, if we were slow for an afternoon, whatever, we didn't have jobs, we were out passing out these things in some of these nicest neighborhoods in town back when we were nobody. Okay. And then magically we got into these neighborhoods and we became the neighborhood cleaner of choice through a year or two of actively doing these and sending neighborhood mailers to some of these neighborhoods. So pass them out only in nice neighborhoods. Don't even think about the mediocre neighborhoods. Only the nicest neighborhoods. Only put them on doors and never on a mailbox. It's actually illegal to put them on a mailbox. Do this anytime your schedule is empty. That's what I did. Works well. It's cheap. I like it. Now, you also want to, at this point, develop a referral program. Here is the thing. Referrals are the lifeblood of any cleaning business. Without referrals and repeat clients, you're dead in the water. You are not staying in business. So I recommend that when you send things to your current clients, you mail them information about your referral program. Here, and we're going to talk about this in a second, or I guess we can now. This is actually a referral program coined by my good friend Howard Partridge. I'll give credit where credit's due. And the headline is Get Free Cleaning or Free Money. And basically the premise is we give a 10% referral commission to anybody that refers us. So, for example, somebody refers us a $250 job. Well, we give that person who referred us a certificate for $25. They can either return that back to us and we'll send them a check for $25, or they can use that anytime in the next year for cleaning. And it works really, really well. Now, whatever you decide to do for your referral program, you can adopt that, or you can give $10 for any referral. You can give $25. We tend to like this better because it rewards more for larger jobs. And if you want to, you can put a cap on it, or you can have stipulations, whatever you want to do. But basically, get something in writing that works, that you're going to use all the time. Define that program now and use it exactly like you defined it, and use it all the time faithfully. Mention it after you perform a service to your clients. Also mention the program in your mailers. Whenever you send out mailers, like I just showed you there in that postcard, as well, go visit referral sources, people that can refer you. This is important. Who am I talking about visiting? Carpet retailers, tile retailers, plumbers if you do water restoration, interior designers, veterinarians for pet stain removal jobs. Realtors can be really, really good. Anybody who contacts people on a regular basis that can refer a cleaning service, or people that need cleaning services. Go to them and woo them. Okay, what is a good way to do that? Well, one of the things that I like to do is what I call my brochure sales system, where we go, and if we want to market for water damage, we actually go visit plumbers and we bring them a goodie bag filled with treats, and we bring them several of our brochures to put in their showroom, or to give to their employees, or to give to their clients about how to keep water from destroying your home. We educate them about this stuff. Interior designers, we like to give them the How to Care for Your Wool and Fine Rugs brochure. We also like to give those to area rug galleries and people that sell area rugs. We like to give veterinarians some of our pet stain removal guides. And we have these brochures in all of those different places, and we get referrals from them because they're sitting out in the showroom. People pick them up, and even the employees use this. The veterinarians will use this, and we're there educating. We're there as an educational source, and that's what these brochures are all about. Now, when you go, again, like I mentioned, don't just go with the brochures thinking that you're going to give them out. They still might do that, but even better, give them prepackaged treats, little Famous Amos cookies or Chips Ahoy. Give them treats that they're actually going to welcome you when you come, and every time you go back, bring them treats. Bring them the professional literature that we talked about. Also, too, bring them maybe any other knickknacks that you have, pens, magnets, gift cards. Gift cards are great because it's another leave behind, maybe with an offer. What we like to do is give out a $50 gift card that gives them something that they can give, or a $25 gift card, depending on who they are, that they can give their clients to be able to give their clients a gift from them that's for our services. And this type of stuff works really, really good. And then continuously visit these people, market to them, Continuously visit with them. And then you want to be doing client newsletters and postcards. Now, the thing that I always hear is, well, geez, John, I'm just starting up, or I've only got a few clients, so I shouldn't be sending out client newsletters and postcards. Baloney. One, start doing it now, even if you've only got a couple of dozen clients, okay? Two, start doing it also for the people that you are wooing for referral sources. When you go and you're talking to carpet retailers, and you're visiting them and giving them goodies and giving them your brochures, and then the next week you send them one of your postcards in the mail along with all of your other clients or the people that you're out wooing, you're sort of keeping in track and in touch with them just through mail and reminding them about you just for the cost of a simple stamp. Okay? And it's setting you apart because Joe Blow, the cheap carpet cleaner, doesn't do this type of stuff. Okay? He doesn't send out professional, glossy, beautiful postcards to his clients and to his prospects. But you do. Why do you do that? Well, because you want to get to doing $250,000 a year in sales, right? The most successful cleaning companies I know do this type of stuff monthly, if not every couple of months. Day in, day out, all the time. Okay? So if you want to be one of the more successful cleaning companies, I highly recommend that you do this. Here's an example of a newsletter postcard. This also could be a newsletter, but a postcard that basically talks about a common summer story and just a whimsical story about a kid and the dog and fingernail polish. And then we talk about how we remove these type of stains, talk about how we remove pet stains. And then, of course, we give information about our Facebook page and some more information about our cleaning company. Now, put all of your past clients, anybody that you've done business in the past with, and anybody that you've given an estimate to even or talked to about cleaning on your mailing list. Put all of your referral sources, all your carpet retailers, all of your realtors, all these people that you talk to on that list, and then mail to them every month or two. Again, the most successful cleaners do this stuff. If you want to get to $250,000 a year, start doing this now. Lay the foundation. It helps, especially if you're doing all of these other things like I've talked about. It very much so works in harmony. So just to recap, first you're going to develop a USP. Then you're going to get your website put up. You're going to develop some internet marketing. You're going to get started with that. You're going to develop some Facebook pay-per-click ads, some Google ads pay-per-click. You're going to do some direct mail to new prospects through Everydoor direct mail. You're going to get your flyers ready to go for any time that you're slow. You're going to get your referral program written down and developed, and then you're going to get client postcards and newsletters ready. This is it, guys. It looks kind of simple, huh? Maybe easier said than done, but you can do it. I have faith that you can do it. Do all of this diligently, and you will get to $250,000 a year in sales. Now, we have tools to help you do all of this type of stuff in the Ad Club, where we have templates for, of course, all of the ads and brochures and everything that we showed you, but also more specific training on how to do this that we can give you in the Ad Club. If you're interested, see details at hitmanadvertising.com/coaching. Thank you, and the best of luck in building your cleaning business.